Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. This is a just a brief tutorial, if you will, on the Zoom website for Sunday school teachers or anyone else that wants to assemble their church group via the internet. This is a really cool tool to be able to use. I know the staff. We've done it once. I've done it with the worship team, and you can virtually have about as many people as you want to on this, and they're all on the screen at the same time. Everybody can see each other. Everybody can hear each other. So it's a great interactive tool if you're wanting to do a Sunday school lesson or just touch base with your Sunday school class or anybody else in your church family that maybe you have a group that you go out and eat with that you haven't been able to do that. You can do this. Now, there's a couple of ways. You can go online and just set up your own account. There's a free version that is limited. It's not really limited to the amount of use. I mean, it's 100 users or less per session, but the time is limited, so it's limited to about 30 minutes, and you get that for free. And typically, it takes some of that 30 minutes, especially early on, getting everybody acclimated. Okay, so but the church has set up a more advanced version where the time is not limited, and that's what I'm going to show you today. It's really simple to set up. If you want to go set up your own account with your own email and all of that, you can do that. Okay, but for the purpose of this, I'm showing you the church setup through my email and all that of how you can log on and invite others to join a group. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to turn this around here just for a second so you can see my. Well, I said I was going to. Is it not going to let me do that? Okay, I guess I'll have to turn it around like this. So hopefully you can see what's going on. So you need to go to zoom.com, and you can go up to the sign in link. Okay. Now, here you can see my email address, and that's what you will use to log on to the church's version that is prepaid or it's paid, and it will not limit you on time. So my email address is musicmanfbcf18@yahoo.com. The password is Cowboys01 exclamation point. And for those of you that are not Cowboys fans, don't judge me. All right, it's just the way I roll. Okay, so it's capital COWBOYS 01 exclamation point. Okay, so there's your login info right there, and just click the sign in. And once you signed in, you'll see my profile up there. Nothing secret here, guys. So, or nothing sensitive, no information sensitive. So feel free to use this. I tried to see about setting something up with just a church email, but it's just not. Everybody kind of has to have their own email address to set up. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll go up to schedule a meeting. All right, and let me get my glasses on here. Okay, now under this topic, it just defaults to my meeting. You can change that to whatever you want to. You can change it to Sunday school class, Scott Kidd Sunday school class, David Hip Sunday school class. You know, whatever you want to title that, and you can do that. That may be a good idea because so many different ones are going to be hopefully logging on and setting up their own meetings. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is to choose when you're going to do this. Okay, so it will put a default date and time up there. You can go and select your time or your date. So let's just for the sake of argument, let's look at Sunday the 5th. We'll go 10 a.m. and we'll go an hour. Okay, so let's just set it like that. And you can scroll down Now you want to select video on, participant video on. And now right up here above it, there's a meeting ID that will be generated and a password that is generated right here. That will be in your invitation. I'll show you that in just a minute. So you want to click the video on for the host and the participant. You are the host. If you're the Sunday school teacher, you are the host of your event. So you want to make sure the video is on. Under audio, do both. Most people will be using their computers, but some people will be using their telephone as well. So you want to make sure that you enable both of those. Now you have some options here. Really kind of what you want to check here is to enable waiting room. That means if somebody calls in or logs on before you start the meeting, they can just kind of sit in a waiting room on hold there until you join the meeting and you invite them in. Okay, so so it's, you hit the save button. It should generate an invitation. Let's scroll down here just a minute. Okay, so invite attendees. What you want to do is to copy the invitation. Okay. Just hit copy. Scroll down. Let's see, wait a minute, hold on. Let me try that again. And I don't have my mouse hooked up. All right, so I'll just tell you this. Okay, so right click on this and copy it that way. And then you want to go to your email, to your own personal email. And when you get into your email and you add the recipients of who's going to be in your meeting, then you just, in the body of the letter, you just, say something. This is the login information for this, and you just copy and paste. It'll copy and paste that link, and it will also copy and paste the password, which they're going to need when they log in. So when one of your class members goes to Zoom.com, they're going to see join meeting, and they can join the meeting then by putting in that link that you send them and that password, and then it'll dump them right into the waiting room until you join the meeting. Okay, and there's really no way to show you the live meeting unless I set one up, but you can call me with any problems you have, if you have any, while you're trying to set this up. Now, one of the things as the host that you want to do is when you get into that live meeting, and I would suggest do a test run, like with your spouse's email and with their phone. Do a test run with this so you'll kind of see what it looks like before you go live with it. I know Scott Kidd did this with Karen. Send your mate an invitation to join a meeting, and then you guys link up that way so you'll be able to see the screen and what it looks like. Once you get in that screen, you want to make sure that everybody is unmuted. And you'll want to tell this, and there's two unmute ways. One, you can do it, and two, they can do it. So they need to make sure also that their video is not muted. And that's one of the in both of our meetings, both of the times that we tried with the staff and the worship team, that was the one common problem we had, was that people were not knowing how to unmute their video. There is a place on the screen that will, for you as the host, it says unmute all or mute all. Okay, so you have the ability to do that and control who's on the screen, how it looks, all of that. So it's really simple. I know I went through 10 minutes of this. You can you can play this on your own. It's really easy. I just wanted to give you the login information so you can access the site. It does not have a time limit on it. So again, any questions that you have, call me 865-679-5021, and we'll walk you through anything that you need to. Okay, and do use this tool, guys. It's really cool during this time of separation and isolation that we can connect with some of our church family. Okay, all right, y'all have a good day. Talk to you later.